Quotes of Stephen Hawking. Time travel is possible. Where are the tourists from the future? One of the basic rules of universe is that nothing is perfect. Perfection simply does not exist. Without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist. Quiet people have the loudest minds. However difficult life may seem, there's always something you can do and succeed at. Nothing is better than reading and getting more and more knowledge. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. My goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of the universe, why it is as it is and why it exists at all. My expectations reduced to zero when I was 21. Everything since then has been a bonus. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. I have noticed even people who claim everything is predestined and that we can do nothing to change it look before they cross the road. The universe does not allow perfection. No one undertakes research in physics with the intention of winning a prize. It is a joy of discovering something no one knew before. Success in creating AI would be the biggest event in human history. Unfortunately, it might also be the lost unless we learn how to avoid the risk. I am just a child who has never grew up. I still keep asking these how and why questions. Occasionally I find an answer. People who boast about their IQ are losers. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not the ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. We should seek the greatest value of our action. The universe and the laws of physics seem to have been designed for us. I am a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking these questions. Occasionally I find an answer. I have lived with the prospect of an early death for the last 49 years. I am not afraid of death, but I am not in a hurry to die. I have so much I want to do first. There is no unique picture of reality. Humanity's deepest desire for knowledge is justification enough for our continuing quest. And our goal is nothing less than a complete description of the universe we live in. Science can explain the universe without the creator. A beautiful face means nothing when the heart is ugly. We only have to look ourselves to see how intelligent life might develop into something we would not want to meet. The thing about smart people is that they seem like crazy people to dumb people. While physics and mathematics may tell us how the universe began, they are not much use in predicting human behavior because there are far too many equations to solve. I am no better than anyone else at understanding what makes people tick, particularly women. The universe is not indifferent to our existence, it depends on it. I regret the brain as computer which will stop working when its components fail. There is no heaven or afterlife for broken down computers. That is a fairy story for people afraid of the dark. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. God not only plays dice, he also sometimes throws the dice where they cannot be seen. Although I cannot move and I have to speak through a computer in my mind, I am free. I want to know why the universe exists, why there is something greater than nothing. Women, they are a complete mystery. It is very important for young people to keep the sense of wonder and keep asking why. Success is a relative term. It brings so many relatives. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. I don't think the human race will survive the next 1,000 years unless we spread into space. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.